Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about language in use, focusing on how meaning is formed through science in our daily lives. When we talk about language, we often think only about words. However, language is more than that. It is a system that allows us to understand and interpret meaning through various signs. These signs help us make sense of the world, respond to situations, and communicate effectively with others. In this discussion, we will focus on two important types of science: natural science and conventional science. These two concepts will help us understanding on how meaning works, whether it comes from nature or from human agreement.
Alright, before we go deeper, it is important to understand what a sign actually is. In general, a sign is something that represents or points to something else. It connects a form, such as sounds, image, or symbol, with a meaning. However, not all signs functions in the same way. Some signs have a direct and natural connection with what they represent while others depends entirely on social agreement. This distinction is important because it shows that meaning is not always inherent. Sometimes meaning is constructed through shared understanding within a community.
Natural science explanation. Let's begin with natural science. Natural science are science that have a indirect or inherent relationship with what they represent. This means that the connection between the sign and its meaning exists naturally, without the need for a human agreement. These signs are usually based on cause and effect relationship. For example, certain conditions or events naturally lead to specific outcomes, and we interpret those outcomes as signs. Because of this, natural signs do not need to be taught formally. People can understand them simply through experience and observation.
Natural sign examples and function. To make it clear, let's look at some examples. When we see dark clouds in the sky, we often expect rain. This connection is something we understand naturally. Another example is smoke. When we see smoke, we immediately think of the fire. This is a direct cause and effect relationship. Natural signs are important because they help us respond quickly to our environment. They are closely related to human survival as they allow us to recognize danger or predict events without needing explanation.
Now, let's move on to conventional signs. Unlike natural signs, conventional signs do not have a natural connection to their meaning. Instead, their meaning is based on an agreement within a society or a community. This means that people must learn these signs in order to understand them. Without learning the agreement behind them, the signs would have no meaning whatsoever. Because they depend on social agreement, conventional signs can vary between cultures, languages, and contexts.
From this, we can see the difference. Natural sign is based on human relationship in nature, while conventional sign heavily rely on human agreement. There are many examples of conventional signs in everyday life. The language itself is the most obvious one. Language does not naturally resemble the object that they're trying to represent. For example, the word tree does not look like a tree. We understand it only because we have learned its meaning. This logic also applies to traffic lights. The color red means stop, while the color green means go. But this can only work if society can come up with an agreement as to what those colors mean. So, in conclusion, both signs are essential in how we understand and use language in real life. By recognizing them, we can have a better understanding of how communication works. in different contexts. Thank you for watching.